Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we... There we go. Okay, we are back with our final hour. The evil cleric has been destroyed, and somehow Smurrrrh's not dead.
How crazy is that?
And our elf vanished again.
Yep.
Well,
I'm gonna
still
go ahead.
shortly. Didn't you
I'm
have
gonna.
RP stuff he told you to do with me before he was going to
Well,
leave?
I'm going to kind of put that off to the side. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
want to RP for someone else's character.
Okay.
Yeah, they
He's
commit
basically going to run
ritual
over,
suicide.
exchange a few words with the sorceress, and take off. Who, if you
Okay.
want to, you can inform them that this is the that cleric. You know what it was. It was a purifier, and they're not exactly that uncommon.
Okay.
Who told... Or wait, sorry, is this conversation going on in earshot of the rest of us?
Yeah.
First,
So
I'm going to
who
go
said they're
out
a
and
purifier?
The sorceress knows a little bit about these.
Okay.
I'm going to go out and check the body before anybody tries to engage me in talking too much. I'm going to say I recognize what that is, and then go make sure that the fucker is dead because I know what I saw, but I don't believe what I saw.
Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
So she goes off into the mist to return later.
How long does the mist last?
Minutes.
Minute per level.
It'll be gone if y'all wait around for a bit.
Mm-hmm. By the time I'm done checking over the corpse, it should dissipate. So, like, I go out into the mist, I come
And
back
loot
a
it.
few minutes later, and it dissipates behind me as I leave it.
Okay, you see the naked, stripped body and her holding a large bag.
I won't have looted him yet.
Oh,
Okay, yes, there is something I would have looted off of him. His holy symbol.
Okay, so I'm asking Rick
I will
and...
loot his holy symbol and bring it back and present it to Colby.
Okay. She comes back toting the Twisted Sun holy symbol to hand it to you, Colby. She moves to hand it to you.
Can I take it from her?
Burns.
With disdain, like... Yeah, it's it burns me, are you serious?
Yes. It burns
Interesting.
your flesh.
Nice. I drop it on the ground.
It's paler, not palor.
I touch it again. Does it burn me?
Nope. It actually
Okay.
feels warm and inviting.
Pick it back up and put it in a pouch.
Okay. What?
Do you,
Wait.
You're not gonna
Before I
want to
do
hold
that-
on to that. That is...
Before I do that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Chaotic evil.
Oh god. How powerful are cleric
Chaotic neutral.
symbols?
You notice this symbol seems to be less of a holy symbol and more of a conduit.
Oh boy.
Get rid of that.
I know detect magic. Can I
I'm
know she's
pocketing it.
casting it?
Yeah.
Step back.
I pocket it. I am so pocketing it.
All right. It feels
Can-
pleased.
Detect magic like ramps up in what information it tells you the longer you cast it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a very big suspicion this is our friend Heisenberg's doing, based on the purple and stuff.
Okay.
Can I cast detect magic to see if I recognize the same kind of magic?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll cast detect magic. Not enough to knock me on my ass, but just to get that feeling.
It radiates Heisenberg's particular signature.
Yeah, and that you do not want to be carrying that. That's what I say. I say that to you, Arissa.
I'm putting it into a dimensional void. It shouldn't be able to affect me while it's in there.
It can. We've had experience with this.
And I've had experience with these clerics.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you know about these?
a lot. Which is why I thought you were out of your minds for attacking them. That would normally be a death sentence. Not just for you, but for anyone that they have the slightest inkling that you know.
Well,
Well,
I've
how many? Wait a minute. How
I
many clerics
finally
are there?
figured out what. Yeah, I
How
finally
many
figured out what
clerics are
Parallor.
there?
These ones.
Paylor's been communicating to me every morning when I pray, trying to. He's been influencing the spells that I memorize, and I've finally, seeing this, have been able to figure out exactly what he's been trying to tell me.
She's on the bed.
This cult and all its followers need to be
Sorry.
wiped out.
I would definitely agree with that. But you apparently do not know what I know of these people.
Out of game, have you felt any kind of increase since we got out of the well and back and so on?
What?
Increase.
Increase in Paylor is like, hey, you gotta take care of the shit.
Yeah, I just said that.
And
Since
Colby,
we got
roll a
out
knowledge
of the
religion.
time well, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's been
I
messing
imagine
with my
what's
spells.
going on and touching that, you would probably do this by now. So roll a knowledge religion.
Me?
Yep.
Five.
Nope. Never mind.
Can I roll a knowledge or can I roll any kind of knowledge arcana to understand what it means when a god fucks with another person's spells?
No.
Yeah, okay.
You can roll a general knowledge check. And if you get above a 15, I'll let you try.
Damn it.
Well, Colby kind of knows like that's Paylor's main method of communicating. That and spears flung past my head.
Is there anything else you want me to roll? Being that I was dead and came back.
No, Smurrrrh, you're doing fine. We're done fucking with Smurrrrh for right.
Okay, so what
Alright.
all do you know about this evil cult?
They've been leading an assault on the lands.
Let me guess, they started
Those-
in...
The
What was it,
people with
Everlund?
actual magic,
Anthony.
they call purifiers. They're trying to destroy anyone who does not hail to their corrupted lord. These symbols, there are certain people who want to collect them to try and analyze them so that they can get a grasp of the power.
Does the
So that
Lord
they
have a
can
name?
trace them back to their source.
And what do they call
Meta
themselves?
game.
Well, did we hear it?
Paylor.
Is my mic not coming through?
Yeah, you're coming through.
Okay.
I was...
She doesn't have a name for your lord, unfortunately. Just Paylor is all that they've referred to.
That's what I was asking if they said that. You recognize
Yeah.
that name, Rick?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the name of the town we destroyed?
Jelanthanar, I said earlier.
Are these guys from Jelanthanar by any chance?
Jalant.
That I do
Jelanthanar?
not know. I know that they've been
Destroyedville.
assaulting Everland for a while now. To the point that the people are hardly even reacting to it. They're acting as if it's the new normal. The only thing
Nice.
that's truly happened is that the Paylor Church is on its knees. There have been so many people leave the church that most of the clerics have been harassed out of town, except for the one old man who keeps the undead back.
Nah.
In Everland?
Yes.
So Everland's under siege by the Paylorites, and they're they haven't been able to take it, or?
They're under siege by the undead that these things keep sending. It's so bad, they don't even allow people to go out to fight anymore. Almost everyone who's ever been allowed out to fight returns to the gates as a zombie.
Oh, I love where this is going.
You people are out of your minds to assault them. Normally, if you had to encounter these kind of people, you would try to lie to them about being a convert.
Well done, Sragg. Well done.
Okay. I'm talking to the whole party, and like the Rick and Smurrrrh more, just because they're in Vanishing Elf, wherever he went. Even though I can't see him, I assume he's like always there listening somehow.
You would have heard him ask her about, so there are more of these things, and he
Yes.
took off to start doing a swoop of the area looking for more,
Okay.
trying to give y'all fair warning.
Normally, a group like this could never get this far north. We have to go and tell the people who are defending the city and the lower lands.
I was just thinking that. So this camp that they've destroyed up here to the northwest, they're from the city? I'm asking.
I don't know yet. I haven't examined the bodies. But normally, the undead never get this far north, and seeing their clerics this far is an extremely distressing sign. This means that they've somehow found a way past the barrier.
What barrier?
There is one older cleric of Pelor. He is... I do not know what you would call him to a human, but a elf would consider him ancient by comparison to the rest of you.
We call him long-winded, but I know who you talk of.
Yes, he's the only one that the people are readily accepting because he's been the only cleric potent enough to keep the undead back. I'm going to go examine the corpses.
Yeah, that's where we headed off as we were talking.
Guys, what happened?
I don't know what happened to you.
I don't know. What happened? I felt really good and really bad and really good, and then I killed that guy, and I don't know. And then something about a pouch. I don't know.
One of us should keep an eye on the other corpses while the rest of us examine these. Can you go retrieve the corpse of the purifier and put them all together?
Was that the pouch the lady gave you, the fortune teller?
Yes, it was.
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
He's talking to us in slaps.
I just see his lips
Right.
moving.
I
There we go.
think I'm back to normal size out of confusion and disorientation and.
Okay. Smurrrrh has shrunk to 1/4 his normal size.
He walks off. You can't keep that conduit in your pouch.
What?
Okay.
I say that out loud.
Y'all inspecting the bodies over here. Notice the uniforms match. Colby will notice this one. They match the guards that y'all killed in the tavern back in Silvery Moon. See, one of them has a satchel with some some scrolls in it.
Satchel with some scrolls. Can I look at them?
Yes, they seem to be posters.
I'm wanting
What's
to
on them?
examine the method of death.
They seem to have been pummeled to death. And
Who's
then
on the poster?
purified.
I'm going to examine the tents.
Several people you don't recognize, and then a group of 4 that you do.
I show it to Rick. Where are you, Rick? Get over here, Rick.
Only keep an eye on the bodies.
They're not going anywhere. They're in the consecration still.
Okay.
It's
One
up.
of them isn't. 2 of them aren't, actually.
What's up?
Recognize these mugs? I show him the wanted poster.
Who does it say it's by decree from?
These are listed from Silvery Moon, actually.
I
Wanted
point
for
at that.
questioning
I point at that and say that's kind of odd, don't you think?
in connection with murders of the wanted in questioning in connection with murders for the I can't remember what that town's called. Guards from such town,
Oh.
Scourge of Jalanthar, Destroyer of the Royal Library. The list goes on.
Seems like our reputation has preceded
I've got
us.
a question. Wouldn't these be like 4 years old and tattered and shit?
Yes.
I was just
Okay.
going there with that.
Okay.
Is there any sort of like date marking on them?
They are about 4 years old, and you notice
Okay.
that the bounty has been increased several times, but just marked out.
What's the bounty at right now?
Currently, y'all are worth 3,500 gold a head.
Ahead.
Eh.
It's not bad.
Nah. Man,
Someone gets the sick idea of bringing Renault's head.
Oh yeah. So these guards are from the town
we'll
we're
go
heading
back to
to,
that fire where I was scanning them.
Yeah, they're from north.
and we see Arissa's checking out the tents and stuff. We're having
Yep.
we're still discussing, and hopefully loud enough that Arissa can still hear us. These guards are from the town we're going to, and clearly our reputation precedes us. We're gonna have trouble getting into that town. I don't think our one disguise cloak for Smurrrrh is gonna cut it. Or mask.
I'm back to looking like Smurrrrh, am I not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
However-
do you suggest we do?
I have an idea. Arissa, you said these purifiers are hard to kill?
Very.
Bring the head of the purifier and see if we can convince them that they need us more than alive.
We could
They
dress
do not
up as
care
them.
about these purifiers' heads. They want the bodies burned. They only care about the holy symbols, which is proof that we killed the purifier.
Well, that'll work too. It's a lot
Oh,
cleaner to
boy.
carry around a symbol than a purified. Or than a head.
You can always dress up in their armor.
Lust carries 17 heads.
I'm not,
If you
no,
can stand
Smurrrrh,
that.
that's silly. We would just carry the leader. I'm not dressing up in these guys.
There have been some people wanting their hammers as well, wondering if their hammers are enchanted, but I've never messed with those. This is the first time I've gotten at one of their corpses.
Well, I doubt their hammer's enchanted.
You still
It's
had
more
your
likely
magic,
that conduit
right?
is.
What's that? What's that, Sragg?
She still had the detect magic. Both of you did.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
cast it, yeah.
Yeah, you noticed the magic on the other smaller bodies dissipated. You can see faint traces, but it all seems to bear a familiar signature to you, Colby.
I'm rolling spellcraft and knowledge arcana.
Sragg, do I see any purple markings on myself?
No.
Okay.
And you
You go. Now. Go.
spellcraft, okay.
Go.
Terrible and terrible.
You
I
can't
might
quite
know
get
something
what it
with
is.
spellcraft.
You think it might have been some form of an area buff done by the purifier that was giving them all of their extra bonuses.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a knowledge local for anything I might have heard about people who have fought them before. And that's bad.
You don't, yeah. Usually they die. So you don't hear that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You have an inkling of knowledge that you're standing amongst three experts. Just kidding.
It's 3 experts that have been removed from the world for 4 years.
Yeah.
Knowledge history will not help me. Knowledge alchemy will not help me. Okay.
Okay, so Rick, you're thinking we should disguise ourselves as these slain guardsmen from the town?
Well, if they have their way with everything. Is that not what she said?
You talking about disguising ourselves as the Palerites, or the, what is that town's name?
Jalanthanar,
No, the one that we're heading to.
Wavar or something.
Wavar. The Wavar Guard. Who do you want to disguise ourselves as?
Wait a minute, did the Palerites kill the Wavar guards? Do we
Yeah.
know this?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
We recognize the Wavar Guards because they're who attacked us in the inn, coming after you.
So
Yeah.
way back when, 4 years ago, we were talking about.
Yeah, 2 days
Oh,
for
that
us,
was last week for
4
you.
years for everybody else.
Yeah, last week.
Lean forward.
Oh, sorry.
You're cutting out.
She
So
said
these are
they
the
don't
guys
mess
that
with these
I think you're
purifier
about-
guys.
Dick shits.
No, the Jalanthanar, you said don't mess with the purifiers, right? Or not Jalanthanar, the Everland. I'm assuming the what? I gotta write this town's name down. The town we're heading to, they haven't been
Wavar.
approached. Wavar has not been approached by the Palerites yet.
Yes, but think of where she was coming from. She was coming from the Moonwood, and she knows of these people.
Yeah, how do you know these people?
I have been traveling among humans for 2 years in a band of entertainers.
They
I
know
know
of,
much of this whole region.
they know of the purifiers. Clearly, these guys are, I don't know, I wouldn't say renowned, notorious.
Well, I don't think we need to be pretending to be the paler, right? I'm pretty sure I might actually incinerate if I touch their stuff.
Well, we could always take you as
I
as
take
a
my nose
hostage.
and I flick it.
What's the status of Waver? Are they occupied by paler, Arissa?
The status of Waver?
The town north of here, where this road leads.
No, not right now. But I cannot say that with absolute certainty having encountered this band. They have not been seen this far north.
I don't know, I think it's a bad idea to pretend to be something this evil.
These people are usually shot on sight. If you dare to approach them at all.
The Palerites. You're talking about the people we just destroyed, okay, are shot on sight. Unless your town's occupied.
They are assumed to be hostile. If you do not convert to their religion, or at least pretend that you have, they kill you.
What's the, how much level of detail is in this wanted poster of us? You're muted, Sragg, maybe? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
muted.
your lips are moving, but there is no sound.
Fairly detailed.
Fuck.
How detailed?
A little less due to age, but
Spot on our characteristics.
yeah, except for a couple of small things like Colby's ears are bigger than they should be, and your nose is just cruel.
Okay.
Smurrrrh actually looks better than it does naturally.
I think if we disguise ourselves as the Palerites, we're gonna get shot on sight. If we go in as ourselves and say that we destroyed a Palerite, if they're not occupied, we might have a hope in hell of...
Which way did that go, Smurrrrh?
What is wrong with yourselves, other than that you're out of your mind?
I show her the
Hold on.
poster.
What do you mean what's wrong with us? And we're not out of our minds.
We bear certain responsibility for the creation of the Palerites.
So you're fools and you're idiot and you're insane.
You wanted to come with us, we warned you.
I'm going to keep this wanted poster. It goes in a pocket. I can go into town. I can see if I can get safe passage for you.
I don't know if I trust you enough just yet for that. So, Smurrrrh's off. I don't know what Smurrrrh's off doing.
Don't ask. It's
I am
bad.
going to take anything that I think is valuable or helpful that the people in town might want off of these corpses, and I'm going to head north.
Some base weapons and stuff, nothing too special.
Do the corpses of the Palerite, I guess militia, or the evil paladins, I guess they'd be closer to, do they carry insignia that could identify them that's easy to carry?
No, it's the symbol is in their breastplates. Actually, it's just engraved.
Right. Well, so we needed to destroy these bodies?
The guardsmen aren't wearing
That
anything.
is what is suggested. Corpses that are left intact have this tendency to stand back up.
Okay. Smurrrrh,
They need to be dismembered or burned.
help me drag him into a pile in the center of the consecrate.
Alright,
I'm going to
Colby out.
investigate the corpse
Anyway,
of the purifier in detail, Sragg. So I'm going to make
Say
a
what?
search check.
1 sec, Rick has to, wants to do something.
What's up, Rick? You're getting kind of run over. I'm sorry. What's
Are
up?
the guardsmen wearing anything that identifies them as guardsmen, or is it just like decked out gear to be warriors?
Their armor, their tabards. You
So
can
they have
tell where they're
tabards?
supposed to be. Yeah. You can
Okay.
take the tabards off of them and take them back, show that you killed 4 guardsmen or something.
Yeah. Asshole.
What is going on? Hang on. Somebody. You're way the heck over there. You can't do that.
Oh, I'm going to move once I'm done looking at these while they're making their pile.
So
Since
you're
no
running
one
off
went
over to.
to him. Mm-hmm.
You're running off over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a long
they're
distance.
making a
Does
corpse
anyone else
pile.
want to do anything while she's taking off over there?
No, we'll make a corpse pile. and-
I did what I had intended to do. If you want to let any of the party know.
I go back to what I was doing
Okay.
originally, before I got called over.
Alright. Then you're over there. Okay.
I'm gonna make a thorough search.
Searching him. Alright.
Yeah, we need to pull him over too and burn.
Yes.
Oh, let's see here. What's that? I'm getting beeped.
Not me. I'm still waiting on your own responses.
I'm just gonna to keep it from getting too far into the secretive, so that the people watching can know what's going on. Okay, you searching him. He's got a ring, a necklace. He's got a shield that seems to be magical, and sort of magical plate. His mace actually does not seem to be magical. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
I should still have my detect magic. What school is it? Is the assorted enchantment from?
The what?
What school of magic are the assorted enchantments from?
To save on time, and because I don't want to get the books out in the dark. You can tell enough from looking at it that the shield is what was causing the spell reflect. And he was getting a deflection bonus and a natural armor bonus from the ring and necklace. And that the plate just seems to be better than usual.
You know, I don't have a ring or a necklace.
She says to herself in the corner.
And I will, we do allow party lootings, just so you know. Okay. So, over here to Rick. Rummaging through them. These actually did seem to be carrying some money, but not much. Combined about 46 gold and about 23 silver. It seems like they mostly relied on the purifier for everything. They have regular plate mail, regular heavy maces, regular steel shields.
I am going to heft the shield up, and I'm going to bring it back over and tell them I believe that the shield is what caused our spells to fizzle on him.
You notice the shield's face is kind of a twisted version of Colby's.
I can hold on to that. I reach out and touch it, just to see if it's gonna burn me also.
Doesn't seem to be. It seems to be just the shape itself. No divine conduit there.
Okay, I can hold on to that till we figure out what to do with it. I unfold the portable hole.
Okay, you unfold the portable hole.
Yeah.
And
Shield goes in. What else do we got?
He seems to have enchanted plate. His weapon, however, seems mundane.
Why would you
Do you-
think his weapon was enchanted?
Because of the coloration of his stripes.
What color is her bow right now?
My bow
her
changes.
bow?
Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It would be enchantment. So depends on what color the DM wants the school of enchantment to be. It's usually blue or green.
I'm gonna go with the blue-green. It's aquamarine.
Still blue-green? Okay.
Yeah.
No
It's
doubt
obviously
that
got an enchantment or a transmutation. You're not sure which.
You don't
Nope.
you don't carry any other weapons with you?
I have some non-enchanted weapons, but this is the only one that my family gave to me.
Are they visible, those other weapons?
She has a rapier on her hip.
Is that discolored by any chance?
No,
I'm asking
So-
Sragg.
No.
No? Okay.
I believe that was a normal weapon.
No, I'm
It
talking
is.
about the effects of the conduit.
Oh! Thank you, sir. I forgot. Yes.
I point. Your, what did you call it? Dimensional? I told you the dimension doesn't protect from Paler's influence.
does it affect cold iron? Because that's what the rapier is. It's resistant to magical
You
effects.
have a purple glow around your rapier.
Are
you
there
need to
any...
get rid of that conduit.
Do I recognize this as the purple glow that has been appended
You
to me
can't
from
see it.
those attacks?
We need the conduit. Well, depending on what plan we go with, we may need the conduit.
It doesn't look similar to the same purple glow. I guess if I can't see it, doesn't matter.
If you do catch a glimpse of it ever, yeah, the answer is yes. It's definitely the same purple.
If we bring that conduit into a town where they're actually actively fighting a resistance, so many things could go wrong.
If we go in pretending to be the people they're fighting,
Well, it's a lot better than bringing in the enemy's eyeball into the town.
Mask
They
of disguise.
The symbols they're actually trying to get these symbols so that they can figure out a way to counter them. They need this.
that's our proof too that we were on their team. We took out one of these purifiers.
I don't
Or
know
you
if
could
that's
pretend to
proof.
be one of the purifiers with
You-
a mask.
You still
Well,
got the
that-
thing in the satchel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show it to me for a second? This is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch.
I will pull it out and hold it at arm's length.
I grab a hold of it, like I palm it. You can't see me, but I've got my hand out to palm it, which I'm assuming like burns my hand a lot. And I say, this will prove to them we're not Palerites.
Okay.
And I let go, and that hurt.
Colby. Let me see. I'm going to double check something before I do this to you.
Oh dear.
Just 1 second. Okay. Yeah,
Just
this
if you're
is
doing
fine.
something different, I'm a little concerned that it didn't affect me the first time.
No.
Okay.
I'm just making sure this was possible. You reach, you touch it, and you hold on for a little longer than the first time.
Okay.
And you sense a very familiar presence assault your mind.
He can't sense me.
He can't
He?
sense your response.
How do you know
can
it's not a
sense
shade?
He
him.
can't read you. He knows you touched it, but he can't read you. So he has no idea if you're going to be, how you're affected by whatever he's saying to you.
Okay.
But it's basically one of those long time no see. I was waiting for you to pop up. I'm ready. And let go.
I have this look of like anger and concern on my face. And then obviously Rick sees that it fried my hand.
Yeah.
Temporary damage or actual damage?
It's not going to be enough for me to worry about, but you do have a red burn, probably about 3 damage.
This
If you
won't
choose,
this won't necessarily convince them that we're on their team. If
No.
they're simple folk, they might think you're some kind of witch or demon.
Have the stories of the Palerite defending Everland spread? Obviously, if you know of it.
the
Or
Palerite
Paylorite?
the fall of Jolanthar, you mean?
No, I'm talking about the long-winded priest of Palor defending Everland.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you should preach more about Paler.
He's definitely something special.
So he's decked out in the sun symbols just like I am.
Yeah, he can walk out and just pull a "You shall not pass," and they shall not.
So they know he's of Palor.
Yeah.
I had thought, given who you at least appear to be, that you would have known something of this and been charged with some task by him. Why else would you be north of Everland?
We we came across I don't know what to call it, but we've been away for quite some time. We've only just now returned.
Well, your church is in shambles.
I'm getting that impression.
I need to head to my homestead, my family's homestead in Moonwood. That's why we're up north.
Yeah, when we left to head north before our, we'll call it side adventure, before we returned, there was these Palerites didn't exist.
And you've been gone at least 3 years.
Yep.
That is when they started becoming public. They were already quite well known and established when I started walking the human world.
Yeah.
They've been a perpetual scourge among our travels.
Oh, by the way, Rick, Heisenberg's on the other end of that conduit, and all he said to me was he's ready.
Oh dear. Well, I don't know how comfortable I feel about traveling with a conduit with us. You might be safe, Colby, but his reach is immense.
How far are we from, I'm asking anybody who knows, how far are we from the town we're heading to?
It depends on the road. Perhaps a day if we are very fast.
Well,
Closer to 3 if we take our time or if we're hindered by the weather.
3 days, perhaps?
If you really book it, you might. If you go through the overnight, you'll make it there tomorrow sometime.
So it's about 2 days.
Smurrrrh should be rip-roaring ready to go. I don't need to sleep as much, and you two are elves. Half-elf. This is the thought process going through Colby's head if we could do it in a day. And then I say to Rick that it's possibly only a day and a half of carrying this with us. We had it on ourselves for a week, and we were able to fend it off. Wasn't pretty, but...
Again, though, if I still feel wary about, like, if someone's trying to find out how to counter one of these and they get their hands on it, it reaches through to find out what they know and corrupts them.
I'm not probably... I don't like the idea of giving it to them. I'd rather destroy it. If we can. We saw how well that worked with the book.
Some
Right.
of you may die, but that
Yeah.
is a risk I am willing to take.
Is there any other items that these purifiers carry that they're known for that would validate that we killed them?
Their armor.
They run extremely light. The only symbols they carry are the symbol itself, their shield, and their armor. But to my knowledge, these symbols have not been captured before. They're known of, but I do not know if any have been taken.
You want to just present them the shield and the mace and hope that that's enough for them to believe us? I ask
They
Rick.
need these.
I know they need them. I don't necessarily want to give them to them.
They might need that, but they might not know what it does.
Out of
It might
game,
be
they
a
don't have any
recipe for
tabards
disaster.
or anything.
The guards have tabards, not these guys.
Okay.
If you held the key to like their impossible if they could figure it out, but also their destruction, would you give it to them?
If
They
I
know
held
not
the
what
key to
this
the
is.
Paler rights, would I give it to these random people we're going to meet? No. But I also don't want to be shot on sight for something we didn't do.
And who knows how Quavar is? I mean, before we left, it was a seedy town, known to criminals. And we're gonna walk in with this.
I mean, the way that you're role playing sounds to me like you understand that the fact that we are now in a different time era. I'm just making sure that I'm confirming this.
Yeah, you understand something changed.
Yeah, she told us what year it was
Okay.
in the last session, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
I just want to make
realize
sure
what
that I
year it is.
understand.
She
Yeah.
doesn't know you've been gone that long.
Exactly.
I say we try and destroy it. That's my vote.
Take our chances with.
Guys,
Please fix your headset.
yeah,
Destroy it and take our chances with something else.
guys, I need a drink whenever we can get one. That would be terrific. Let's just go to town.
Okay, what else did Buddy have? We'll throw it in the portable hole. Rick appraised these and warned me if there's a dimension crap on them so we don't blow ourselves up.
Okay.
I see no magic on the rest of these.
Okay, the non-magical ones we'll toss in.
On the rest?
What are you talking about the rest? I'm talking about everything we pulled off of the evil cleric whose body we dragged over to the soon-to-be giant funeral pyre.
Oh, okay. Is there anything left on him? No. Yes. No.
Maybe.
Just the armor that they had.
There's nothing left on the older purifier dude?
No, actually, he seems to be stripped.
Okay.
He's wearing a thong.
I didn't take any armor or anything off of him except his shield to bring back to them.
Okay, so yeah, he's still wearing his plate mail.
And there was magic on his plate mail?
Yes.
It would seem so.
Okay, that's... Did you identify what kind of magic was on it?
It was better than average. Yeah, it's just plus
Okay.
plate.
Let's lay out everything that we have from these guys that's magic, and how many things is that?
Alright. You're laying out everything that you have from these guys that's magic.
We can do this after. Basically, I want to throw everything into the portable hole. However, I do not want to blow myself up, so I need to know if there is bottomless bag properties on any of them.
Now, what are you rolling for? Type that to me and I might help you out with that one.
Me?
Better.
I'm
No,
not
not
rolling for anything. I need to know how many magic items we have.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get a confirmation on that as well. Okay.
If you're just gonna say none of them, like, we can identify and get the specific properties later.
So you know the plate mail, and you know the shield, and you know she's got the conduit. So I guess you know there's about 3 magic items.
We didn't detect magic on anything else.
No.
Okay. So,
Besides what you people yourselves were carrying.
Rick, could you identify these so I can store them?
Yep.
Okay, to understand. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not. If I willy-nilly throw this stuff into the portable hole, and there's a bottomless bag effect on one of them, we're gonna go boom.
Oh, he understands that much. It's so cute.
So if you want to figure out, yeah,
Identify the 3. And then I guess we fill up our shopping cart full of the other stuff.
The shield is a +3 shield that has a pretty much, yes, is 3 reflex a day of spell turning. The armor is just +3 enhancement bonus armor, even though it's got the etching on it. The symbol that you identify, you look into it, and you can see it links to the book. You can, holding it in your hands as you look at it to identify it.
I drop it.
Oh, okay. That's as far as you got.
Okay.
okay. So
I
nothing
shake
to
that
make
one
us.
off. I leave it on the ground. I look at my axe again, just kind of like put my hand on it, like looking around at you guys, just about to fucking destroy this thing.
Okay, nothing to make us go boom. So let's throw those in the.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. You very much see this. your sorcerer is thinking that she's sneaky, and she grabs it and pockets it. But it's kind of like Benny Hill music slow motion.
Okay.
You're falling toward the ground. They need that in town.
I see her grab it.
That's my dex check to grab her hand.
Okay.
Okay, he's grabbed your
Alright.
hand.
Right at the wrist. Just
Come on, battle. Grapple
I get a
roll.
reverse reflex, right?
An inverse reflex.
To avoid him?
Yes, but you won't be able to grab it because he has stopped you that far.
Okay.
You roll a 17.
Whoops, that's
Nope.
supposed to be D20.
He did get told.
Smurrrrh rolled
I don't
something.
know what's going on. I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Smurrrrh can't figure out
29.
what's...
bloop 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 bloop.
Okay. Enough to keep you from grabbing it. It's still sitting on the ground. So, party, who has reached an impasse?
Don't touch that thing.
They need it
Riclamin.
in town.
She seems to want it awfully badly.
That's what
Riclamin.
she said. Literally.
Maybe she wants to keep it from you. Shouldn't it be yours, Riclamin?
You're of the law. Isn't it the
Oh.
law that's yours?
Smurrrrh, old buddy, old pal.
I asked them what their opinions
Yes,
are.
sir.
I'm looking at the other 2 guys.
Didn't you like your glowing sword? Don't you like killing trees?
I do like
Don't you
killing
want to
trees.
be king of the undead?
I don't know about King of the Undead, but
You can be queen for all I care. Just pick me up.
Queen. I didn't like being hit with purple shit and have my arm dead on me.
I can stop that.
Oh, can you, O Book of the Power?
You know,
No time.
there's a way that we can carry it without it even touching any of us. I have something called a floating disc that I can conjure.
It's
It
not
can be
the
way up away
contact.
from us.
The last time, it's not the contact. It's proximity.
And what is the proximity as far as you know then?
He doesn't.
We never tested it.
We
Then it
never
needs to
tested
be tested. Have none of you ever done an experiment?
Just
Did
keep
none
in
of you ever
mind.
learn
Okay.
anything
What's an
about how spells work?
experiment?
Well, Colby's stepping in and he's saying, we've tried similar. We first tried same lines where you thought that an interdimensional pocket, such as a portable hole or a bottomless bag, would separate it from us and give us protection from it. And it appeared to work. It actually tricked us. Until an opportunity arose where it could actually do some damage. This is
So it
there's
has what is known as a magical ego score.
pretty much.
And who do you think would be the best to carry it? Because we are taking it to town. They need it. It might be the only thing that allows them to defeat the undead. You're putting people's lives in danger.
Silly
No, you're putting
carry it.
people's lives in danger.
question. When
I
you
can see
touched
the
it, did
opinions
you
here.
hear anything?
Hear anything? It's got a magical ego. I've encountered plenty of ego or items before. They're
Okay,
not
I get
anything new.
I get where this is going.
So do you think you can resist its influence?
It's just a magic
I would
item.
say so.
What's that?
I would say so, if it can even influence.
So you're not under its influence right now? Sense motive.
No, I'm not. It's just an ego item. Do you not even know what those are? Because I can explain them to you. My father had a lot of them.
Dude, I'm a priest. I don't know that shit.
The hell's
would
an
like
ego
to-
item?
Pause just for half a second here. For the performance. Okay, continue. I'm loving every minute of this.
It has a minor sentience in it. If you have a greater force of will and overall mental prowess ahead of it, it can't control you. In fact, most ego items at most are going to annoy you. A lot of ego items have less of a mental capacity than my familiar. In
So an
fact,
ego
I
item-
might even be able to use Touch of Idiocy on it to help suppress its effects if it's got enough ego.
What if your ego item can control you? Is that also lesser?
She resists it. I think what she's telling us is that she might be the one that can resist it, which is like, what the heck was wrong with Renault that he couldn't resist this thing?
We had a sorcerer friend. He thought he could do the same. He's no longer with us.
And what caused him to no longer be with you? Your own foolishness?
About
No,
2
he
inches of
succumbed
water.
to its influence.
Guys,
And
we
what
ready
did
to
it
go
do
yet?
with him?
It turned him into an undead.
An undead?
It didn't turn
As
him
if
into
you
undead.
couldn't put them down after what you did to these.
It possessed him.
Possessed him, yes.
He did
Very
allow.
powerful
Shit, do I
ones
know
can do
this?
that, but only those on the artifact level.
Don't know too much, no. I'm afraid.
Shit.
It corrupted him.
Sorry. Yeah, you know that much. It definitely darkened him from then on.
Did my 20, I sense motive that she truly believed she could control it and wasn't under the influence?
Honestly, from what I'm telling from this, she truly believes this is a lesser magic item. It is of no importance. You guys are paranoid.
No,
What
I wanted to make sure that she wasn't already under the influence.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, she's not under
Because,
influence.
yeah, the sense motive was directly on the question, are you under its influence?
Okay, to direct the argument out of game for a second, whose soul did they say was in it? And where did we learn that? That was in Silver Moon?
Yup,
And it was from the lady?
yup.
Okay. And did she tell us whose soul was in it? Or did she say she
Nope.
didn't know?
She mentioned it was a patriarch of the Amakir family, long time back.
Right.
So you do have a little bit of information.
Okay.
If you share it, something might happen.
Yeah, which is where I'm going next. I just have to write it down. Carry on.
I'm glad you write this stuff down.
I'm waiting.
I picture like I have this like huge speech every time that Colby's just trying to say something, and he just snaps his fingers like he's like, "What is that called again?" And then Rick's like, "It's this, it's this, it's this." He's like filling in all the important words to my entire speech.
I just have like little notes. I just pass it to. What is the name of that town?
You know, the one we blew up, and
Okay, where were we?
RP.
What was the last thing said?
You asked about Silvery Moon.
No, I was out of game. What was the last thing
Oh.
actually said in character?
She's being condescending to y'all for being afraid of a minor magical item.
Right.
Colby and you were trying to get her to understand, and you were trying to rack your mind to figure out what it was exactly you could tell her
Okay,
to
so
show.
she just told us that it's a minor magical item.
Pretty
okay.
much. Even at its best, it's not that good.
They told me that it had possessed someone, and I
Yeah.
responded with the only items that powerful are artifacts.
Hold on just 1 second. I need a different name.
I'll get your
got
conversation
it.
started. But I'll be like, we were talking to the
I
high
got it.
wizard elf person. Who is that again, Rick? In Silvery Moon?
Lady Elestrial Silverhand told
That's
us
the
that
one.
the patriarch of the Amakir family soul is trapped within this book, and he's the one who manipulates individuals who touch or get possessed by this demonic book.
She
Dun, dun.
knew this. She knew this.
She was scared of the book. She imprisoned us when she thought we had it.
The
On-
Lady of Silvery Moon has abandoned Silvery Moon to seek help from the surrounding countries. She left it by herself because no one else thought that the quest was worthwhile. She has to have this. She is out there alone trying to stop them. The Lady of Silvery Moon has put her personal self at risk for this.
Where
You
did she
say
go?
Personal risk. It sounds like she ran away.
I
Where
hit
did-
him. I slapped him for that.
Roll.
I reached out and hit him.
With which hand?
If you hit me with that evil thing, that could be interesting.
She's not holding that because I have.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
guys, what are we doing?
Smurrrrh, not now. The grown-ups are talking.
They are.
Colby, I was like dead. Like, I don't know. Things are crazy. Let's just go.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
your-
I hit.
No. You slapped at him. He just kind of phased.
You just clank off the armor of my helmet.
Yeah. Yep, just a whack. Oh.
The Lady of Silvery Moon is renowned for her bravery and truth to her people. How dare you?
She was terrified of this thing when we made even the mention of it. And so you're more powerful than her?
She was terrified of this thing that is connected to a little thing
One
that
sec.
might be the key to them understanding how to fight the larger thing.
1 sec.
If it is of an artifact quality and it scared her, that only means they need it more.
Smilvery
This
Moon,
might be
Schmilvery
only
Moon.
part
I am not
control.
I am not contesting that she wants it and she needs it, but she didn't want anything to do with this book because she was
Ricky,
afraid of its
I thought
effects.
We were going after like
Smurrrrh,
stuff.
we're talking here.
And I don't know. This is just getting
Apparently
crazy.
ignoring me.
And let's just do what we were supposed to be doing and catch up with that stuff later.
What are we doing with the?
Are we pausing our other conversation, or is this going on at the same time?
What do you want to do with the conduit then?
Same
Smurrrrh?
time.
Just trying to interject.
No, same time. This is actually what's going on. Y'all are all grouped up, so
Just
I'm not
arguing.
pausing for anybody on this.
Okay, well, we're not having two simultaneous conversations going. We gotta pause the time here. It's
Well, I
really
just
confusing.
said.
I was trying to
Smurrrr.
support
What do you want to do with the
Riclamin's
conduit then? That's what I said to
Riclamin's like
Smurrrr.
let's solve your family issues, because that's what we were doing. Forget about what's going on here, and let's do what we were doing.
Okay.
And then I said, "What do you want to do with the conduit then, Smurrrrh?"
Let's figure this out later and do what we're doing with your family.
We're just gonna leave it here? We're gonna take it with us? We're gonna destroy it? What?
It doesn't matter anymore. Let's just do what we were doing.
So he doesn't vote.
We'll come back later. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. People are dying.
Smurrrrh.
I mean, that's debatable. I don't know what's happened. Let's just do what we were supposed to be doing. This is really, like, I don't know, confusing. I'm getting bored here, guys. Come on.
What could you possibly learn from an evil manipulative soul?
I don't know.
I
We're
said
supposed
that
to be-
to Arissa.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
answering that question.
Yeah, exactly.
From a evil soul, from a sentient item. You could learn the same sort of things you could learn from having captured a person. If it is as intelligent as you claim, then it is a person.
The lady already knows how to destroy it.
Then
Ricky,
she
she
needs some
thinks
way
she
to
does.
find it.
Ricky, she's crazy. I don't know what's happening. It's a book. It's a spell. Whatever. Let's just go and help your family out and do what we're doing. And forget about this baloney.
Do you have the ability to communicate with people that are in great distances? I ask you.
I have message. I
Have-
also have the ability to send a familiar to deliver a actual physical message.
Rick, do we want to see what the lady wants to do with it?
I'm not sure if I have the distance that you would like to send one at.
Where is she
First
hiding?
message I gave you
Message is just the cantrip. I don't have
Okay.
a higher quality.
and you know where she's at because I told you that too. Did
Mhm.
you write it down? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how far we are from that place.
They do.
Oh, the range on that is shit.
Mm-hmm. It's a cantrip.
They know how far you are from that place.
Where is she?
Are they going to ask? Her last known location, she was seeking help in Waterdeep.
Oh god.
You want to travel all the way to Waterdeep with
I
this
say,
item?
what way is Waterdeep? What way are we going? North, west?
We're
Not
heading
travel
north.
all the way to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep's west.
I think we should go west. I don't know.
Southwest.
Let's just go west. Southwest.
Long.
We need only to deliver it to Lord Thatcher, or even to the burned man who leads their only defense. It would both be helpful in the hands of the cleric whom protects Everland.
I don't know, Ricky. This girl's a new girl. Let's just do what we were supposed to be doing and do what we're. Yeah. Okay.
Problem is, if we walk into the town that I can't remember the name of, they're going to try and kill us.
And then you do not have to walk into it. I will. Do you care less for your own species than I do? Do you care less for the message of your own
Is that a trick
god?
question?
By not doing this, you are essentially violating the principles of the church that you represent when you are
Ooh.
one of its few standing clerics.
My turn
That
to
sounds like
slap.
a persuade check to me.
Can't persuade
Slap her
other
back?
NPCs.
Oh.
Or PCs, you can't persuade PCs. Okay, I say to her, I'm not abandoning this, but we have other priorities, and we have other party members that have their own interests. And I know that our quest to rid the world of this evil would go easier with their help. And I look
We
at Rick
need
and
not
Smurrrrh.
be the ones that stab the final heart of the beast. We need only deliver something to give others the tools to do so. I do not need your help in getting there.
All right, see you later, Rissa. Have a good day.
Okay. Let me see. Hang on. Okay.
Okay, bye. See ya. Have a
Conversation
good
going on
day.
between Arissa and Colby. Smurrrrh's occasional pop-ins. Riclamin standing there listening to everybody, looking, and grabs out his axe and swings.
And
I'm assuming we stopped mid-argument and kind of our eyes turned to look.
Yeah, you get the moment for the turn to see the, oh, shit!
Portable hole's open on the ground still. I'm jumping in.
Okay, Colby's jumping for the portable hole. Any other reactions as the axe comes down?
Who's
Okay,
that?
we need to
Riclamin's
be
just swinging at the
rearranged.
air?
Give me the exact arrangement of the
Tell us
cards.
exactly what he's doing.
Okay.
I need to know
Smurrrrh's
where
been
we're
over
standing.
here.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Rick and you, so it is right in between you and Rick. Colby over here chatting, so he's swinging down in the middle of all of y'all, aiming basically for this point in the square, in the
nice.
bullseye.
Now the portable hole would probably be behind me towards the other cleric's body, which we dragged over, by the way.
Okay, I was kind of seeing your portable hole being where all the bodies were stacked.
If that's where it is, then I'm in the wrong spot.
So you want to be over here?
Because I was putting stuff into the portable hole, so I'd be closer to it.
Okay, so you're here, chat going on. So you can run and dive in. Smurrrrh's telling y'all that you should go west. Okay then, that's what's going on. Smurrrrh and Larissa will have a quick attempt at something. The axe is falling.
It is
Colby
aiming
dove
for the
into a hole.
object.
Is what?
Is it aiming for the object?
Yes, he's going directly to destroy the object.
Let's see.
You don't have time for a spell or anything. It's just a quick action.
I just support whatever Ricky wants to do.
So great. Colby dives into the hole. Smurrrrh's over there. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I mean, that was my original prospect was to help Ricky out with what he was doing. I mean, I'm not quote unquote lawful, but that was the idea.
No, but pause for what the discussion that happened before. Like we were trying to figure out. We wanted to go and do Ricky's thing. And we were trying to figure out how to get into town to get supplied up so we could carry on. And this amulet was kind of this holy symbol was a part of it. Anyway.
Smurrrrh doesn't care. He's just like, let's just do what we're doing.
Okay.
Smurrrrh doesn't need supplies. He just wants to finish the idea, the quest.
He's fitting with the neutral side of me saying, let's just take whatever comes next.
Hang on. Let me see. It's an object in motion.
That's sort of the idea, Smurrrrh.
Okay. Now, this is what happens. Colby dives into the portable hole. Smurrrrh's cheering because somebody's swinging an axe. Arissa strikes out, barely missing your axe as it comes down.
Jesus.
And roll damage.
Who?
The guy that's swinging it.
Who's that?
Ricane.
Bad,
Rick.
bad.
Bam. You sever it. There is a blast. Colby dove into the hole, right?
Oh yeah.
Colby's in the hole.
No, the hole's one square.
Fire in the hole!
2. 1, 2. You're all blasted back as it explodes.
Yes.
Yet still remains. Son of a bitch!
It is severed in half. You're all singed, a bit bruised.
Hi,
But
puppy!
none the worse for wear. It
You
just
feel
seemed to be a
like a
major
girl,
force.
Dre.
Say that again, David.
Sorry, I thought I was muted. I was talking
It
to
was
my
a
dog.
force wave that pushed you. It didn't really batter you too badly. It was mainly the flying backwards. So you will all take 9 damage.
Did I make it into the hole?
Yes.
So I didn't take.
No, you didn't take damage.
But
you
did
saw
I
the
take
blast
10
wave
falling
go out.
damage?
Oh, right.
It's 10 feet deep, right?
You took 6 falling damage.
Sragg, I don't know how much health I'm at from the whole dying and coming back to life. And
You're fully
now-
restored.
You've regenerated a lot.
Okay.
All right. So, there you go, guys. That's solved.
10 feet.
You hear Donkey bray.
Thank God he didn't follow me over there.
And that's the first sound that breaks the silence.
Yeah.
In the ears, a donkey
I will
brays.
sit
Can
back
I
up.
pull myself out of this
I will
hole?
go back over and I will look at how many pieces are left.
You can tell where the main cut was made, but it looked like it shattered into about 8 pieces.
Making knowledge arcana to figure out the quality of that blast, what kind of spell was shattered. And I know nothing.
You have no idea. It must have been something divine, since this is some form of god.
I will gather the pieces, as many of them as I can spot. Do I need to make a search roll?
No, they're all pretty clearly there and very unmagical and destroyed.
As I see her doing that, I'd like to assist her picking them up, but pocket one if I could pass my
Roll.
a piece. Just
I
pocket
want 2 rolls.
Yeah.
I need a roll from Marissa, and a roll from a Colby. Whoever's higher succeeds at this.
I see
Not me.
I see everyone's kind of like okay, but you know, just a little cut, bruised, whatever.
Right.
I just storm off. I head north.
Is it spot?
Yes.
Pissed. Just angrily storm off up the road.
All right. Hang on, we got.
If that's a spot, can I pull a bluff on that?
No.
No, it wouldn't be a bluff. What would it?
She sees you very badly.
No
He's
shit, she
fumbling,
sees
trying to
me.
Pocket it.
Yes.
I still pocket even if she sees me.
Okay. So it looked like he was trying to be suave about it, but at the end he just kind of gave up and put it in his pocket.
It didn't burn me or anything?
No.
That is to take it from his hand.
She's grappling with your hand.
Are we going grapple?
Roll
That
strength.
is a sleight of hand. He would need to roll an opposed sleight of hand to prevent me from grabbing it.
So you're trying to take an item out of his hand, though. That's a little different than just pickpocketing. Sleight of hand, a held item.
I have the same attack roll for my touch attacks if you want to use it as that.
Hang on. He wants this for some reason, so I'm going to give him every opportunity to keep it. Let's see. I need to make sure how this works. I don't play the rogue type too often. I play the assassin type a little bit, but this isn't a death attack yet.
No, it's not.
Sleight of hand.
I can either sleight of hand him or I can assault him with that roll. Both have the same plus.
Well, you're going to try to sleight of hand him, like you said originally.
That sounds like a reflex save against it.
Let's see. Try to take something from another creature. Alright.
I
Makes a
also have the
spot
same
check.
reflex.
Yeah, but you didn't use your reflex, you used your sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it? It appears it is going to be opposed by a spot check.
That's odd.
Ah!
That's what it says.
That's what the raw says.
No, you got it.
So as you went for your
Not
pocket
to
with it, it
mention
never
your
actually
pocket.
entered your pocket.
I'm gonna... Okay. What are your plans with that?
Even with the magic shattered, it can still be analyzed for trace signatures.
How do you know whoever
It
give
can
it to
even
you?
be used as a. It can even be used as a scrying device. It can be used as a counter scry.
Can it be put back
Oh.
together and reassembled in its previous state?
The actual object, yes. The magic, no. The magic would have already disappeared. Except for the very, very low resonance signatures that are left in an item that's been altered.
Okay.
Most items that have been shattered like this cannot hold any magic, even after restored. They become null.
Okay.
So, we have about reached our cutoff time, guys.
Success.
You did not give the reward from last game's VP.
No. I was going to do that after everything ended this time, but
Do
we
we
went
want to
all
try?
the way to my cutoff doing that.
Yeah. Do we want to try and resolve where we're going before the beginning of next session, or wait?
Probably.
Because we're about to have it again. I suspect. Rick took off, eh?
Yeah, Rick's heading north, and Smurrrrh followed him.
Which city is north, David?
Quavar, and so is Moonwood.
Okay.
And what is
So
the nearest city to me?
Wavar.
Yeah, Quavar.
okay. So this is what Colby does. He grabs he grabs a breastplate from one of the other guards with the symbol on it and throws it in the portable hole along with a shield, one of the shields.
Okay.
Tucks up the portable hole, puts it in his regular sack so he doesn't blow himself up, and then lights the corpses on fire. Gets on donkey
That's a lot of actions.
and heads up after Rick. Feel free to stop me or change anything.
But yeah, I'm assuming
I'm
y'all are
gonna
just
let it
running up the
go.
road currently, right?
Not running. Just
Oh, walking up the road?
Yeah.
He'll
I
have
am
plenty
going
of time
to
to catch
go
up to you.
back to these corpses, and I'm going to retrieve one of their tabards and put it in a pouch,
Okay.
as well as any other objects I see that might be of use in travel.
Okay. 2 tents,
This is a
non-magical.
guards.
Some supplies, non-magical.
What kind of supplies are they?
Rations.
Not important. What town were these guards of?
What? The Quavar guards.
Avar Guard Tabard.
Yeah, it's Quavar.
It's like Queevvar or something.
Okay.
Lots of vowels.
So, let me get a vote for the week's MVRP, and I will put a some type of strange symbol in your experience, and I'll do that tomorrow when I get in. MVRP. Okay. Got 2 votes. Missing 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you catch up with us, Arissa, as we march off?
I will be. It's the nearest town. It's
Okay.
the nearest town I can send messages from.
I just picture like the 4 of us, 5. No, the other guy's gone. The 4 of us just in this silent walk, just kind of like we're all sort of fuming a bit at the others.
Difference of opinion.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
No, I just picture there's this tension in the group that it dissipates. Like, like those fights that you have sometimes, and then
Yeah.
you get over it.
Okay. I'm going to use a spare flask of my oil before I go to help make sure that they all catch so that none of these bodies have any chance of getting back up. So I'm essentially going to dribble a circle of oil around them to make sure that all of the cloth catches, all of the flesh catches.
Okay, I got my typings done. Alright, people. I'm gonna get lots of fun.